Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. And in today's episode we're going to start away against Borussia Mönchengladbach and in the UEFA Champions League. And taking a look at the schedule now, this is going to be a tough episode because we're going to have Borussia Mönchengladbach today, and then we have Fulham in 4 days and Swindon in 7 days. So within a week we're going to be faced off with 3 games. So I'm going to have to find a way to rest some players and without losing any points here, hopefully. I know that in the Carabao Cup we might be trying to use a lot of youth players since it is that type of a tournament. So hopefully our under 18 and under 23 don't have games that day. We can just hope for it anyway. And so we can rest a couple of the first team players, but hopefully still go through in that tournament. But let's just jump into this game against Gladbach and see what kind of players we can use and which players are too tired. Taking a look here, going through, we see Dalot is tired. Maybe he should be rested. Varane is a bit tired as well. So you know what? We're going to go with the advice that I got and put in Anel there. Now I know Davis is back, but he's having fitness problem. So he's not really back to play yet. So I think I'm going to be bringing him on in the next game. So I'm going to rest in this game and bringing him on in the next one. Faulkner is not allowed to be even on the pitch for this one. So let's see, we can bring back Seiwald. That's good. And Marcus Rashford, very tired. So I'm thinking Shola Shortai is very tired as well. So it's going to have to be Mbappe that's coming back into the team. Luke Shaw is very tired as well, but I have no, since Davis is not fit enough to be into the team, I think. Or should I put him in instead of Gerardo? Let's do that. So we can put him in the second half if Luke Shaw gets too tired. Bellingham, Fernandes, and Mbappe. And we have all of these players has been playing in the Champions League. Garnacho though, but he's so tired. So there's no way I'm going to be able to use any of those. Kenneth could have been one of the players. So get Christian Eriksen. We could use him instead of Niklas Seiwald, who is very, very tired. Or instead of Shola Shortai. I think I'm going to be doing instead of Seiwald. Ross Barkley is too tired. So look at the tiredness. This team is very tired. So, yeah. And it's mostly because almost every player, I think every player in the first team, was away on international duty, except for Matthias de Ligt. Some reason the Dutch didn't play any games, I guess, since he wasn't away. But otherwise, pretty much Luke Shaw didn't play either, that's true. I think Sancho was away with the national side. Bellingham was away. Fernandes was away. Mbappe, Haaland, Adeyemi. So, yeah. But we were supposed to do like that. That's true. Giving Shesko the opportunity to play today instead of Adeyemi. Just to see, and Adeyemi is still on the bench, so he's gone. He will probably come back into the team before the 90 minutes is over. So let's see what this team can do. And then we have Fulham in the next game, which is going to be tough with all these tired players. Harding on tackle is not something that we do. Pump our fist. No. We'll go hands in. No. Hands in pocket. Yeah. want to go with the advice from the assistant manager, so let's get this game on the way. And here we go. Mönchengladbach. Oof, good turning there by Hoffmann. My player was completely fooled. Let's see here now. Shaw to Fernandes to Bellingham. Back to Shaw. Shaw finding Šeško. Back to Fernandes. Trying to find Haaland there, but the German players did well there. There's Beto. Oh, Anel getting that one good. Bellingham, Delict. Anel out to Shaw. Shaw trying to find Šeško, and Šeško is free, and Šeško scores! Benjamin Šeško, 1-0 Manchester United. Perfect start, just 2 minutes into the game, and yeah, couldn't start any better than that, that's for sure. But as I've said, we do have a lot of players that are tired, and it's not better on the bench. They're very tired on the bench as well, so going to be tough to try and find a way to balance everything, to have a strong side in all of these three games, but still rest a lot of the players, or should I say all of the players need some rest. So even Haaland is going to be rested for one of these 3 games, that's for sure, at least. Ooh, not a good one, but that's good. Haaland trying to reach Mbappe. He does. Mbappe gets it to Fernandes. Oh, Sommer is there. So Fernandes with a corner. And he floats it in. And oh, here's Šeško, Fernandes, Anel, Bellingham, Mbappe. Mbappe on that side now, alright. Delict. Bellingham. Delict. Bellingham. Finding Shaw. And everybody should be back in the national position again. Have Fernandes with a free kick. Well, not much coming out of that one, that's for sure. Has Fernandes with another free kick. And oh, Sommer making a good save there. Bellingham trying to find Mbappe, but way too long. Mbappe trying to get it in again. Bellingham saving that from a throw-in. Delict. Delict to Fernandes. Fernandes trying to reach Haaland, but he does not reach him. Here comes Borussia Mönchengladbach. Hoffmann. Shaw taking that one, that's good. Fernandes to Šeško, to Haaland. Trying to reach Sancho, but not quick enough there. Delict with a good header, but he ended up in the wrong teams. And Beto! De Gea stood absolutely right there and could grab the ball. There's Delict, Bellingham, Anel, Fernandes. Fernandes reaching Haaland. Haaland to Mbappe. Mbappe finding Fernandes. Fernandes trying to reach Haaland. Haaland is... Oh! What a goal by Erling Haaland! And United has 2-0 after just 8 minutes or 9. I mean... There's been a lot of play in this game. I don't usually get this much playtime from key or extended, whatever I have it on. Let's have a look, because I haven't changed it. Extended highlights, yes, but we don't usually get this much action. But it's nice. It's nice to see them play here. Sancho. I mean, Mbappe. Fernandes. Šeško. Šeško. Oh! Šeško makes it 3-0. Perfect. I mean, if I was a teenager today, getting this game, the way I felt about football and everything, and I mean, I must say, I'm pretty sure that the games would have been 90 minutes. I would have played full games, and might have had a little quicker, so it might not have taken 90 minutes to play a 90 minutes game. I might have made them run a bit quicker and stuff like that. But I would have played 90-minute games. I would have taken control of every team, under 23, under 18, and everything, and so forth. But since I'm not that young anymore, I don't find the time to do that. Would have loved to do it though, if I could have find the time. Might have been something I've done if I became financially independent, so I didn't have to go to work or something like that. I guess I would have done something like that then. And you can run away, take a pee, or anything during the game. That would actually be kind of cool. Come back and only 5 or 10 minutes of the game has surpassed, and you still have loads of time to make changes and stuff like that. So, but as I said, I'm way too old to have too many responsibilities to find the time to do that at the moment. So, or maybe when I retire, I can play Football Manager in that way. I guess that's a possibility. Ooh, De Gea saving that one. That's good. We played good today, except for Kylian Mbappe though. And Sancho hasn't been that great either. That's a bit weird. But we're looking at the tiredness. Fernandes could do with a bit of rest. Bellingham, Haaland, Shaw, Dalot, a lot of players. Sancho, a lot of players could do with a bit of rest. But looking at it, it's at the moment I feel like Fernandes is probably going to leave the pitch after the first half because he's really tired. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe puts it in. Ole, ole, it's 4-0. And we're really demolishing Mönchengladbach. Incredible. Look at this. So nice, so nice. So nice. And so his average rating has jumped up as well then. Would be great if we could get Sancho's up as well with a goal. Or an assist. Bellingham, Haaland, Sancho! Oh, he had his shot there to get above 7 in average rating. Here comes Fernandes. Oh, nowhere. Nowhere. Fernandes. Now that we have to take out Fernandes in the second half, I'm pretty sure that we'll go with Eriksen there. So, yeah. We're just going to have to see what happens here now. And, ooh, ball is bouncing everywhere there. So, yeah, good one. Sancho. Fernandes. Haaland. Fernandes reaching out to Haaland again. Haaland gets way out of touch there. And there's Fernandes. Ooh, that could have been a good shot. Now Sancho has reached 7 as well in average rating. Nice, really nice. Beto nets. And ooh, good save by De Gea. So now it's only Dalot, De Ligt and Anel that are beneath 7 in average rating. Interesting. The defense, and here they come, and oh, they hit the bar. Ooh, we were lucky there. But that's the first half, so let's see, we do this change. Let's see what else can we do after that. Not much, but we're going to change Eriksen. And I have a feeling we want to change Shaw as well. And then we'll leave it like that. And I'm pretty sure Sancho will go out and Mbappe will have to play on the right side, even though he's not that good on the right side. And we'll bring on either Rashford if he's on the bench. Yeah, he's on the bench. Or Shola Shortire. I guess I'm just going to have to look at who's less problem with the fitness. So 2 changes here for the second half. 2 fresh legs coming in, or 4 I should say. They do have 2 legs each. One of them, Ericsson and Davies, both have 2 legs, I promise you. Let's see. Davies, Anel, De Ligt, Bellingham, Haaland, Ericsson, Mbappe, Davies. Yeah, Alphonso Davies, that's right. And Haaland makes it 5-0. And they are demolished. I must say, it's been really fun, this. It's been a good game. And, yeah, I don't really know how I would love to have the amount of changes that you can do in Football Manager 23 here today, because then we could have rested a lot more players, or 2 more players, that is. Instead of just 3, I could have changed 5. And here's Šeško through, and Šeško puts it in, and it's 6-0. Goal number 6 by Benjamin Šeško. And we're on a roll, and yeah, we're going to do this now. We're going to go into the tactics, because we are going to get this on the way, because Sancho is tired. So let's see, he's yellow, he's orange, but we're going to go with Shola Shortire anyway, because he's the youth player that we're hoping for can blossom into a good player for us as well. And he's done good in the last couple of games. I'm a bit sad about that I don't use Rashford more than I am, but yeah, I think he's in an age where he should have been better than he is in this game. I do think that he still has a high potential, but that doesn't help me at the moment. Here's Mbappe, and oh, good save by Sommer. Shola Shortire coming on for Sancho, and no, nothing there. Then we have Dalot here for Mbappe. Dalot trying to reach Shortire there. He does keep it within the pitch. Mbappe, Bellingham, Ericsson to Dalot, to Mbappe, to Dalot, Mbappe. Mbappe moving into the penalty area and gets the ball in, and there's Šeško. Good header, but Sommer is there, bringing it into his clutches. So a good game by us this in the Champions League here, I must say. Even though we're resting Varane, it went well here. So Shortire here on the side, on the left side here. Bringing it in, Ericsson, Bellingham. He shoots! Oh! Good shot, but unfortunately not hitting the goal. And look at that. We're number 1, and Borussia Mönchengladbach has won against both the other teams before coming up against us. So this was a sort of a group final, and we're running over them on their pitch. In Germany, we are totally demolishing them. And that is such a great feeling. I hope they don't get to score of us. I really would love to give De Gea that 0, so to speak. Not letting anything in. And here's, oh no, Shortire to Šeško, and ooh, close to 7 there. Stammer still making a good game, I think. So yeah, but we are really running over them. And look at Chesko, 10.0. He's the man of the match so far. And I think he's going to get the award, man of the match. What a moment to bring him onto the game. And yeah, perfect. I'm so pleased with this result. Here's Mbappe, Bellingham, De Ligt, no. Couldn't get that one further. But the game is over. Let's... thank you. I want to... Oh, there it is. 6-0 is what the game ends. And what a start to this episode. And what a start to the season. And I'll guess I'll just see you in the next one. And so we're here. The game against Fulham away in the Premier League is going to be played. And let's see what players we can rest and so forth. Because I know that there's a couple of them that needs it. I mean, look at Jude Bellingham. He's in need of being rested. Bruno Fernandes looks like he's capable of handling this game. So I think I'm going to be putting in Christian Eriksen there. Because Seiwald is not fit. So I'll save his fitness for the game against Swindon in the League Cup, so to speak. Mbappe a bit tired, but it says excellent, so let him play. Doesn't look like we do have a lot of tired players, so we're pretty much going to be able to play with a good side here against them. Let's start with Davies and put Shaw in if that is needed. Shula Shortire is quite tired. Same as Seiwald, Ross Barkley and Rashford, because they've all been playing in the under-23 game. Bellingham, of course, really tired and should be rested. It said so yesterday in the game then. It said that Alan Haaland was tired as well. So I'm going to be doing this actually. Putting Karim Adeyemi in there. So giving Haaland the bench today to rest him a bit. And see what can happen with Šeško and Adeyemi up on front. A successful pair when Cristiano Ronaldo decided to retire, or got injured I should say, his 7-month injury which made him retire in this game. And so Šeško and Adeyemi made us survive that season in a very good way, and yeah, they then grew into be very good last season, and this season we have added Erling Haaland as a good alternative up front, and I think we're going to be developing this team to become even better. I mean, I still want a really good right defender, I still want a really good goalkeeper, so and I want them to, I want to try and find English ones as well, of course, trying to change out as much as possible to become English. It's going to be tough. There's not always so many English players that are great, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's use this team here. It looks fit enough to play today, and let's see what we can do against Fulham on away turf. And yeah, Harding on tackle, no thank you. So pretty much the best team we can have is back. I think it's Haaland is probably the only player that that's not in the team that is of the highest. No, of course not. Bellingham, I think Bellingham is better than Eriksen as well. So Bellingham and Haaland are the two players missing out for us to probably have the best team we can have on the pitch. So here's Mbappe. to Davis. Alfonso Davis. Juan Paulo saves that without any problems. I'm hoping for another 3-pointer here today, but it's Fulham. Anything can happen. We know that they are a good side, even though we are a great side. The ball is round and accidents do happen even in football. But let's see here. Here they come, and oh, that's really beautiful play by them. I can only be mad at my players for not taking care of that in a better way. They played quite well, actually. Look at that player becoming completely alone there. I think that's supposed to be Varane's man to take care of. Oh well. Still loads of time to turn this around. But of course a knife to the heart is early on. And here's Davis. Davis floats it in there. Shesko. Ooh. As I said, the ball is round. Anything can happen. And they're not a bad team. They're a good side. And we do have bad days like everybody else. So let's hope that we can get back into this game though. But Shesko. Ooh. Sao Paulo saving that one. Here they come again. Fulham. And ooh, good save by De Gea. And so it's a corner for Fulham. And Varane heading it away. Good. Adeyemi on the run. Come on. No, the opportunity got wasted there. Come on, United. We need to play better. I'm gonna shout at them to focus. Eriksen with a long ball to Mbappe. Mbappe gets it back to Davis. Davis back to Mbappe. Gets it in. And there's Shesko! Benjamin Shesko with such a beautiful goal. I do say, what a header. And he is... It's a shame that I'm not using him more than I am, but he is the third alternative. But he is a natural goal scorer. It feels like. It feels like he's a better goal scorer. I don't think he's... I feel like he's not as good as Haaland and Yemi, but he's still a better goal scorer. So, hope you know what I understand. I think Adeyemi and Haaland are better players, but Shesko definitely a better goal scorer, it seems. So, yeah, let's see what happens here. We have equalized. That's important. Shesko again. Oh, just outside this time. And, yeah, this is interesting. Mbappe. Davis. Mbappe. Fernandes and Davis. And Shesko is there, but he can't get his. Mbappe. Shesko. Sancho. Oh. Should have done better there, but all right. First half is over at any minute. And yeah, if there's possibility, I'm going to use a lot of under 18 players in that Swindon Town game in the Carabao Cup. So I'm not worried about the fitness being too much of a problem in this game. As long as they don't get their fitness so far down that they are... their average rating is going down, or if they're closing into some injuries and stuff like that. I'm not going to worry about the fitness in any other situation. Here we go. There comes Fulham. Fulham. Ooh, good thing by De Ligt there to block that shot. And it's 1-1 in half time. I'm not going to do any changes right now. I'm going to pump my fist though. I'm going to tell them to work hard because they need to work hard. I mean, really, I mean, there are quality players, and quality players will win you games, but more often than not, hard-working players are the ones that win you games. That's the way I feel it anyway. Looking at right defenders, for example, Gary Neville was never a brilliant right defender, but he had tenacity and he didn't give up for a second. I mean, when he reached that end of his career, you know that he didn't have the energy and the tenacity in his body anymore. The body was getting old, and so he was, of course, dependent on a young body because he worked that hard. And when you lose, oh, let's see here first, oh, it's the post. When you lose that power, when you get that old, when you build your entire career on really working for 90 minutes or more, if that was needed, that was his way of playing, so to speak. So yeah, let's just go through here before we do talk anything more. Still a short tires coming in there. I think we're going to go with Rashford on the right side because Sancho is looking a bit tired as well. And Shesko being very tired as well. We bring in Haaland at the end. Fernandes, you're going to be rested in the next game, whatever. So let's do it like that. And let's continue with the game. So yeah, where we're at, Gary Neville, yes. So he's pretty much when he didn't have the ability to give 100%. Oh, Eriksen! Eriksen turned this game around. Perfect. As I said, when Neville didn't have the energy or the tenacity to play in the way that he always did, to give 110% in every game, running and never giving up, he knew his time as a Manchester United player was over. There was no way he was going to be able to play because he never had the talent to do. This is weird that they don't go in on the ball when it comes to that. It shouldn't really matter what I put as whatever. Here's short tire. No, couldn't get. So that's just. We all knew that it was over for Neville once he lost that. So, but up until then, he never really made a really bad game because of the way he played with his heart instead of being a talented dribbler and stuff. Oh, and short tire! So close. So that's why I personally like those players more, and you certainly get more of a sudden end to their career as well, which is both good and bad, one could say. You know when their career is over, so you know when you have to replace them. The thing is that it happens so quick that it might be that you miss it, and you'll have to wait through the transfer window to find a new player and play with him up until then. But at the other hand, you do know that, yeah, well, it's time to replace him. There's nothing else I can do. While with players like Scholes that had so much talent and so... Oh, there's that Ayemi! Finally! He's breaking his goal drought. Perfect. Well, as I said, when you look at players like Paul Scholes and players like that, they're still playing really good games, but yeah, not every game. They show glimpses of greatness, while in the next game they don't really find anything to go right. So yeah, has Adeyemi through again, and Adeyemi hit the post. Oh, I thought he would have some self-confidence now that he scored again and get back into it. We don't have any more changes to do we? No, all the substitutes has been done. A lot of players are tired. Here's Adeyemi through again, and Adeyemi, but no. But he's starting to get through in those runs again, which I haven't seen him done for a couple of games. So that's nice to see. Him getting back into shape. That's going to be important for us later on. At the moment, I really don't feel it's a big danger that he isn't in shape. So far, we don't have any important games that we need every player to be at cup form. Oh, crap! And they have a couple of minutes to get back into an equalizer as well. This is going to be a nervous couple of minutes here at the end of the game. That's not good. Oh crap! Now we need to grab 3 points as much as we can. So of course we do need players in form and stuff like that. But we don't stand and fall with Adeyemi not being in form at this moment. Come spring, we want him to be in form, because that's where we need his goal scoring abilities against the good teams in the Champions League and in the league and everything to grab those important wins. But we do win here today as well, 3-2 away against Fulham. I'm very pleased with that. So another 3-pointer keeps us top of the table, and I'll just see you in the last game of this episode. And so we're here. Time to face off against Swindon in the Carabao Cup away, and we're gonna have some problems today, I guess. But I've tried to take out a couple of players away from the thingamajig. So let's see what we can put together in this game. Let's move into the tactical situation here, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing next match only, and I'm gonna clear the entire team actually. Let's see here, and we're gonna go unavailable, should not be allowed to be seen. So we're gonna start out, of course, Dean Henderson is gonna be given the opportunity here. Now, a right defender, I have a problem with the right defense. I've said that before, because we don't really have any good alternative. Diogo Dalot is not a brilliant right defender, and after him there is Mark Jurado, who's not very good. So I really need to find at least one promising right defender, but I think I need to find one first team right defender as well, because Diego Dalot is not willing to sign a new contract, and his contract runs out in the summer, and so we're going to have problems with that. So in the central defense, we're of course I don't know really. I'm thinking maybe Anel together with Kenneth Taylor. And on the left, Drew Warburton. This is going to be very scary. Now we need a right midfielder, and of course we're going to go with Morgan Pearce there. Defensive midfielder, Savold. Offensive, we're going to go with Stokebridge. Left midfielder, I'm thinking Shola Shortire if he's here. Yes, he is. And up front, Who can we play up front? I mean, Tino too tired, Harper too tired, Yemi too tired. There's only Haaland that is not too tired of all the strikers. That's going to be a bit of a problem because we need a second striker, and none of the youth players are actually fit enough to play, I think. Maybe David McAvoy could be given the opportunity. I think he's probably the least good players that have the lowest quality. Then we're going to have Adam Ferguson on the bench. And on the bench, we will, of course, have some good players as well, like De Ligt. And we will have, I think I will have Ethan Laird there. He's a fitness problem, so that's why I'm not using him. But I can use him as a substitute if something goes wrong. That's okay, I think. And what do we want to bring in after that then? I think Jude Bellingham would be a good alternative if things go south in the central of the midfield. We need some quality that ain't tired. All of those are tired. Bruno Fernandes is too tired. Garnacho, we want him in the team. Christian Eriksen could be in there as well. Let's bring in Mbappe and Sancho. Loads of midfield situation here. Bellingham down to Sancho, all midfielders. This is the team we're going to be playing with. Look at the stars that are right down there. Morgan Pierce so tired. Are we really going to be playing with him then? Yeah, Brad Faulkner is not any better. I mean, it's been quite a couple of days since the under-18 played. I thought they were going to be up for it. Oh well. Let's try this and see what happens. Oh, and I just got to do this as well. Squad is not in it, but I'm going to make him available again, 90 minutes. And Shula short tire, come on. Shula short tire, same thing here. Available, 90 minutes. And who was the last one? I think it was, what's his name? Garnacho. Squad available. Is he not available? Back to 90 minutes for him. So they can play in this game because there was an under-23 game yesterday, and that's why I took away the possibility for them to play in the under-23 game there, because I wanted them to be in this game. So, yeah, let's see what we can do against Swindon. They are in 20th position in the Sky Bet League 2, so of course we should be a better team, even with our youngsters and with the team that we have put on the pitch. But it's going to be tough. I'm pretty sure this is going to be nervous. And yeah, I'm hoping we're going to go through, because of course we want to win every single thing that we are in. We want to win everything. But of course we need to rest players, and we need to let the youth players get some play time to get them to develop. So that's why the team is looking like it is right now. Resting and developing. Come on, United. And now McAvoy, Stokebridge to short tire. Short tire. Finding out to Pierce. Morgan Pierce here into Haaland. Haaland. Oh! He brings it at once. Haven't gone more than 20 seconds. And he scores. What a start of this game. Perfect. Short tire. Out to Morgan Pierce. Into Haaland. Just turning around and putting it in that far post. Lovely strike. And we take the lead. We're supposed to win this, but as I said, it is a bit nervous with all those youth players and so on and so forth, resting a lot of star players. So yeah, nervously am I looking upon this. Jurado, Arnell, Savold, Arnell, Taylor, Duckbridge, Haaland, McAvoy, Short Tire, ooh, what a shot by Short Tire. And this is just perfect for the youth players to get all this, should I say, developing possibilities. That's just so crazy good for us. Here's Stokebridge. Here's McAvoy. Oh, hits the bar. Here's Ward, their goalkeeper. Hoisting it up, goes to Morgan Pierce, to Haaland. Haaland finds McAvoy, and McAvoy finds the goal! Oh, David McAvoy. The biggest question mark I had, because I couldn't really find any of the other strikers to go. They were way out of fitness. Both Tina Rainman and what's the other name of that youth striker? Never mind. Yeah, Andrew Harper, that's right. And here goes, Andrew Harper and Tina Raymond was both so tired that I had no choice but to go with the one that I actually believe the least in, and that is McAvoy. But anyway, 2-0 for us here. A good start to the game, and the youth players are making a good name for themselves. And we're going to have to see where Garnacho is going to be playing in the second half. That it all depends on the fitness of the players. Pierce are looking a lot more tired than Sola Short Tire is. Oh! So it leans to that we're going to take out Pierce and give Garnacho the opportunity to play there on the right side on the midfield. So here's Anel, Taylor, Duckbridge, Short Tire to Haaland, oh! But he was offside, alright. He looked a bit too free there. But yeah, we've done good, and their goalkeeper has done good, as I can see. 7.5 in average rating, while the rest of the team is below 7 in average rating. So that's a good thing for them, that the goalkeeper is holding up making a good game. Here's Haaland, bringing it back to Savold, to Stockbridge, to Short Tire, to Pierce. Pierce tries to shoot there, but he gets a corner out of it. And it's Morgan Pierce going out to take the corner. Let's see what he can do. He floats it in, and there's Haaland. Oh! Heading it over. First half is over. They've made a good first half, I think, with all these young players. So I'm going to go into the dressing room. I'm going to pump my fist, and I think we've done well, but we can definitely do another gear to take charge of this match. Yeah, I think that's the right way to talk to them. Let's get this game on the way. This second half on the way. It's the last game of this episode, and yeah, I feel that we've so far made quite a good episode, and yeah, it looks like we can really do another great season. Hopefully end the season with a couple of more trophies. But here comes Swindon. And Henderson is there. Yes, good. I'm actually thinking, I mean, Pierce and Stokebridge are probably two players that I need to take out because they're so incredibly tired. But I'm actually thinking maybe Adam Ferguson should be given that third substitution. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. But Pierce, Stokebridge are both so extremely tired that this is probably... Oh! But instead of Pierce, we will get Garnacho. Instead of Stokebridge, we will get Who shall we bring in? We're going to go with Christian Eriksen. And then, as I said, Henderson and Adam Ferguson. Just to give Ferguson the time to play for a couple of minutes. Now, it's of course a bit sad for Henderson being substituted when he finally gets to play. It's not that he's done a bad game, it's just that I feel that it's a game where I want to give developing goalkeepers the opportunity, and that's what Henderson do. That's not good. They bring one back, and we are making substitutions here, which makes us less good. And some of the players are really getting tired here, so this is going to be tough the last couple of minutes, or the last half an hour. I'm going to go with the changes anyway, but it's going to be a tough half an hour here now. But hopefully we will not concede any more goals, and hopefully maybe even score a goal or two. Here's McAvoy, or here's Eriksen, and good play by my players, I think. Garnacho making a good passing there as well. Eriksen with the corner, floats it into Haaland, and could have put that away, but he didn't. So now we just have to see what happens here. I have grown a bit nervous now. Warburton is getting really tired. Jurado's getting really tired. Maybe I was a bit stupid to give Ferguson the opportunity to play when I could have changed any of those tired players instead. Henderson wasn't tired at all, of course. He hasn't been playing, and he was not showing any signs of tiredness at this game either. So, but as I said, I wanted Adam Ferguson to be given the opportunity because I want him to be developing as well. Because I think, let's see this first. Haaland. I think Henderson is in his last year of contract as well, so he will most likely be leaving this summer, or maybe he has one more to give, but that's absolutely... What? Can we do more changes? Yes, we can. Well, why don't we do that then? Can we do even more? Holy smokes, but I have nobody to put in there. I thought we were not allowed to make any more than 3 changes, but we seems to be given the opportunity to make quite a lot of changes in this game. But yeah, let's just put in Delict on that position. And Taylor is tired as well, but now we're not allowed to do any more changes. Let's go into... No, we're not allowed to go into tactics at the moment. Ward taking care of that one. I would love to go into tactics though. I would like to move around a couple of players in the defense. There's Garnacho though, Savold, Garnacho, Laird, Ethan Laird. Gets it to Haaland. Still a bit nervous. 5 minutes to go. Let's get into the tactics here. Let's pause the game. And we're going to get actually Laird to play on that side. And then because I believe that Taylor can, even if it's not his best suited position, I'm pretty sure Taylor can play as a right defender as well. I think that's in his description. Or maybe not. The defender, but he can play anywhere on the midfield. So I'm going to give him the benefit of doubt to handle the right side of the defense as well. So let's see what happens now then. Let's hope we don't let any goals in. Come on, United. I didn't thought it was going to be this nervous at the end of the game. When and things looked so nice after the start of the game. We really did have full control of the game. The first half was really nicely played by us. This second half has been a bit strange and nervous, and I'm feeling a bit scared that they're going to equalize. I don't know what that means, if we're going to be... Oh, short tire. You're going to get a card for that. Hope it's not red. Or did he get it? Yeah, no, he didn't get a card. Ooh, Ferguson making a great save there at the end of the game. That's the save of the game, because if they've been equalizing there, who knows where this would have ended up. Ferguson, oh, not a so good clearance there then. Oh, Gladwin. That was Gladwin. I've had him in Welling. Right, that's the Ben Gladwin, yes. He played for me in Welling United. I think he's a scout for Welling United now in my save there. Cool. But we go through in the cup. I'm very pleased with that. And yeah, I'm going to go with outstretched arms anyway, because it was loads of youth players that need their encouragement. Nice to see players like Adam Ferguson play and doing a good job of the game as well. Let's just move in here to see. Come on. We don't have all day like this. Yes, we're going to schedule. Let's have a look at the game. We can see Dean Henderson 6.7 and Adam Ferguson 7.1. So he made a better game than Dean Henderson did. But Gerardo wasn't very good. Taylor wasn't good. Warburton didn't do a good game. Seiwald and the Stokebridge did not make a good game either. So there's loads of things to work upon, because I do believe that all of those players, maybe not Mark Gerardo, but the rest of them, I believe, are very, very talented players that are going to become good players in my team. Maybe not Ethan Laird either, but other than that, and David McAvoy, I mean, there's a couple of players that I am considering getting rid of once I find replacement for them, better replacements. Warburton, I have a very big, high hopes for him, and I believe he's going to be a very good player. So, yeah. But that's all we had for today. We've done a good episode again. Look at this, 6-0, 3-2, and 2-1. 3 good results, even though it was very close together and we didn't need to rest a couple of players from time to time. And the next game is only 3 days away. And after that, we're going to have a tight schedule. Quite a far bit here. All the way to that game anyway, the Leicester game. After that, we have almost 2 weeks of rest to the Arsenal game. In between that, there's going to be some nice, relaxing time. But most likely that's because there's going to be internationals, and most of my players are going to be playing in those internationals. So I guess my players will not get the rest. Anyway, let's look at the competitions, and we can see here that the teams that has gone through so far is Sheffield United, it's Manchester United, it's Brighton, Nottingham Forest, and then we don't know the rest of them. So that's interesting. In Carabao Cup, I would like to win the Carabao Cup of us, absolutely. I like to win everything. Yeah. But it's going to be tough. Looking good in the Champions League, looking good in the league. We have a good chance of getting a really brilliant season this year. We already have 2 trophies with the UEFA Super Cup and the FA Community Shield. So I'm looking forward to this season. I hope you do as well. Do like and subscribe if you like what you saw. And for the ones that are subscribed, I thank you very much. I hope you stay on, and enjoy what you're seeing here, and take care of yourself in these dangerous times, and have fun, of course, tons of fun. I hope you have. And I'll just end with bye 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 bye.